It's 5:31 a.m. I've just woken up. Thank God I didn't miss my alarm. I've just stepped outside and you can see the view from far. You can only see the blinking lights. It's quite dark. I have to prepare for work. I've decided to take a cup of bone soup. This is to aid my digestion throughout the day. I woke up with an upset stomach and I hope this helps to heal and help my digestion. It's 6:43 a.m. I've already showered and I'm about to leave for work. This is me just picking my bags and have to ensure I lock the door for security. And now I'm going down these stairs. I live on the 5th floor of this house, so I have to use the stairs to get to the ground floor. I'm already used to this and it's not a tasking work for me to get up and down the stairs. This side is dark and my camera can't film in darkness. That's why you see the darkness. So I'm headed to the gate. Have to open it up. And also make sure to lock it on the outside. So off I go. It's been quite gloomy and cold in Nairobi lately, since the month of June till this date. There are no rains, but it's been gloomy, cold. This weather is unforgiving. From here I have to take a motorbike because the distance to the main road is far, and since I am already late, I have to hop into a motorbike so that I get to the bus station in good time. This area is called car wash. I don't know how the people derived this name for this place, but it's known as car wash. I don't know the history, but it's just the way it is. Our roads are not yet tarmacked. It's just it's rough road until the main road. So there are upcoming buildings in this area, or apartments, but the prices are so high. The rental prices in Nairobi keep rising day by day, and it's becoming quite difficult for the ordinary citizen to afford living in a good house. So, and also the income of each household is stagnant, and life in Nairobi is becoming quite a hassle. But we have to move on and keep pushing regardless. So I'm nearing the main road, which is known as Thika Road or Thika Super Highway. That's the road that I'll be using to get to the Nairobi CBD. So I have to alight from this motorbike and pay for the ride. It's the ride costs 70 shillings. They recently raised the price because of the fuel prices. It used to be 50 shillings. So here the matatus or the buses that we use to get to Nairobi CBD, that one is full. I have to get into the next one. This will be so convenient for me because I need a seat that's near the window for my filming purposes. So I'm lucky I got a seat, and I have to wait for this. We have to wait for this matatu to be full before it leaves. The matatu is already full, so we are headed to Nairobi CBD. Let's go, and I hope you enjoy this ride with me, or this morning commute with me to work. This area is known as Castemil. There are still lots of empty spaces in Nairobi city which haven't been developed yet. So that's why you can see the greenery still there. So that's it. Let's keep moving. Usually on mornings like this, I'd catch some sleep, because lately I've been so tired. But for the purpose of this video, I can't afford to catch any sleep. I have to film, I have to deliver a video for my audience and my channel at large. So that's why I'm still awake, taking you along, guys. As I told you earlier, this highway is known as Thika Super Highway. This area here is known as Roysambu. We are slowly approaching to the footbridge. This place is known as Roysambu. slowly approaching to the roundabout. On the far left, what you can see there is the Kasarani police station. You can also see from the writings Kasarani police station. That road on the left, it goes to Kasarani and Mwiki. Also, this road there leads to Kasarani and Mwiki. We are at the roundabout. We take a turn and join the main road, the highway that leads to Nairobi CBD. So let's keep moving. On the left there you can see there was a construction that was coming up for the bus rapid transport, but it halted, I think because of the funding issues. The Chinese, I think a company called Steckle, were the ones constructing this, but due to finances it took a halt. That's why it's not functioning at the moment. That road there goes to Kasarani Stadium. What you can see there on the left is a church. It's a Catholic church. So let's keep moving. Today I'm quite lucky because there is not so much traffic. You can see we are moving swiftly. We haven't stopped. We are just moving. So let's keep going. That on the left is the mall. It's called Garden City Mall. So we are moving past that mall. The traffic has started slowing down a bit, but still moving. Not so much pressure on my side today. So let's keep moving and see how long it takes us to get to Nairobi CBD. The traffic has started slowing down, but moving swiftly. What I hate the most about Nairobi is the traffic jam. We'd literally spend 4 hours on traffic just to get to work, especially on my end because I have to take like 2 buses to get to the office. It's quite hectic. But on days when there is no traffic, it would take like one hour 20 minutes to get to work. So let's see how long we'll take on this journey. We keep moving. Initially, before I came to Nairobi, I thought getting to work would be the easiest thing, but the traffic jams delays a lot of people, and it also consumes time. As compared to my hometown, you'd use like 15 minutes to get to the town center. That is from my home to the town center. So Nairobi is quite hectic, but we have to keep up with the hustle. We have to keep up and keep our pockets full. This area is known as Allsops. We still have some more kilometers to go. Still quite a distance from Nairobi CBD. So we keep rolling. Nowadays the traffic has reduced significantly. I think because of the fuel prices, most people are opting to use public means because the prices of fuel have been rising in Kenya. So even using private means has become tough for the people who own vehicles. So they'd rather use public and save on the fuel. I normally ask myself if I'd be able to own a vehicle one day, but weighing the prices of buying that vehicle and fueling, I'd rather not own one and save the money for future. So this is just the reality of life for the average citizen in Kenya. Using public means. This area here is called Survey, and on the far left you can see KCA University. It is one of the private universities in Kenya. So we still have quite a distance to cover. before we get to town. I'd like to know in the comments section what traffic is like in your town or city. How long do you take for your commute to work? And which town or city do you live in? Is your experience similar to mine, or is it different? Please drop your comments down below, and also give this video a like. So let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. On the left there is the Kenya Police Traffic Headquarters. Those are the colors for the traffic police, what you can see on their gate there. So we keep moving. It's just the harsh reality of an ordinary life for an average citizen living and working in Nairobi. Here the traffic is moving quite slowly. You can see our car is moving slowly. The other lanes outside have no traffic on their end. I wish we'd have used that lane, the outer slip road. We've started moving. The guys who use motorbikes and bicycles will actually get to Nairobi before us. I think at most they would use like 20 minutes to get to Nairobi, while us here will be stuck in traffic for some time. I normally or sometimes I think I'd rather own a scooter or a motorbike to use for my commute to work than owning a vehicle. But since I am scared of riding on these roads, I just prefer to take the bus and be safe, because driving in Nairobi, and riding a motorcycle or scooter in Nairobi requires so much skill, which I have not yet. So for now, I'll use our famous matatus. They are the safer and cheaper options. So we keep moving. This area here is known as Mathare. So let's keep moving. On the left there, you can see there's a construction upcoming. I have no idea what they are going to build there, but it looks like it will be a factory or something. So that's it. We are stuck again, and now I'm starting to feel quite dizzy, quite sleepy. But I have to stay awake to record this video. We keep going. Now that road down there leads to Mathare. The traffic usually builds up on this area because there is another feeder road up front that joins Thika Road. It is known as Kiambu Road. So that's why there is a build up from here up to Nairobi CBD, because the other vehicles that join from Kiambu have to meet and join this same road. Nairobi has quite a number of vehicles. Most people own vehicles here, so that's the contributing factor to this traffic situation. On the far left, that is Mathare National Teaching and Referral Hospital. This is just how my morning usually is. every day from Monday to Friday. This commute can sometimes be so hectic. You'd get to work feeling exhausted, and still you have to meet your targets for the day. So, and I've noticed time moves quite fast in Nairobi. Oh, and on the far end you can see Madare National Teaching and Referral Hospital. I wanted you guys to see the name, but it's kind of, I missed it. So I was saying, I've noticed time moves fast in Nairobi. I don't know, it could be because we sit in traffic for quite a long time, or what could be the cause for this. You'd wake up, today is Monday, and within a blink of an eye you are already on Friday, and the same cycle repeats each week. It's even difficult finding time for yourself. I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but I find that time moves so fast in Nairobi as compared to other cities. Can you see that tall building over there? Those are apartments for sale. For an ordinary citizen or an average citizen, even asking for the prices of those houses wouldn't make any sense, because they are worth millions and millions. So an average citizen can't be able to afford them. So we'd rather pay rent and live comfortably without pressure. It's called Muthaiga Square, those apartments there. So let's keep going. I forgot to mention, this area is called Muthaiga. So we keep moving. Even the big trucks are on the road this morning. We have like 1.5 more kilometers to cover before we get to the Nairobi CBD. So let's keep pushing. Stay tuned, guys. I want you to see how long it takes for us to get to Nairobi from the place I stay. This truck here is normally used to carry construction materials like cement, sand, stones, and the likes. So I believe it's going to carry for the owner. So we keep moving. Where we are at now is known as Pangani. From here, we take a few minutes to get to the CBD. At least I'm hopeful I'll get to work in good time. Let's wait and see. Up front there we have to join a tunnel. Off we go through the tunnel. At least from here the traffic is cleared, thanks to the police officer who was controlling traffic behind there at the junction. So at least it has eased the flow of traffic into CBD. We are still at Pangani, and we are slowly approaching a place known as Ngara. From here the traffic is cleared. Now we are moving faster than before. We are already at Ngara. The bus usually stops here to drop off passengers alighting at this place. So the bus has stopped and the passengers are alighting. So we proceed with our journey. Now we have like not even a kilometer to get to the CBD. So we keep going. This is still Ngara. This building is still part of Ngara. So once we join the roundabout, we'll be actually near the CBD. This building here is a hotel. It's known as Kahama Hotel. called Kahama Hotel. So we are joining the roundabout that will lead us now into the CBD. This is still Ngara. We are headed into CBD now. This part is what is it called? The downtown area of Nairobi. Businesses have already opened, as you can see. Though some shops are still closed. This is the true picture of downtown Nairobi, as you can see from my view. Even our roads, they haven't been recarpeted. It's time to alight from the bus. Right here, I'm acting with caution because I don't want to film people's faces directly. So, time for me to alight. Though I can't avoid filming people, so I have to just continue my walk. So from here I have to walk to another bus stop and take another bus that will help me get to my workplace, which is at Mombasa Road. That is where the company I work for is located. So let's take this walk together. Let's keep walking. Everyone is rushing to get to their workplaces. Nairobi is it is a rush city. Here you can't just dilly-dally. You have to be on the move constantly. Otherwise, time will catch up with you. It has cost me 100 Kenyan shillings on fare to get to Nairobi CBD. This is approximately $0.77. So we keep going. This street going down, straight down ahead, is called Tom Mboya Street. So we keep going, guys. It will take me approximately 7 minutes to get to the other bus stop. We keep moving. This street on your that goes to the left is known as Latema Road. So for me, I have to cross and go to the opposite side and take the direction where I'll pick or where I'll get another bus. So let's go. This street is still the Tom Mboya Street. So keep walking. Let's keep moving. I'm still at the Tom Mboya Street. People are rushing. So that building there is the Kenya National Archives. I have never ever entered inside, but one day I'll try go check what is inside. It could be more of Kenya's history and history books or something. I've never been into that National Archives. So I'm already in a different street, which is known as the Moi Avenue Street. So I am nearing the place where the place where I'll get another bus. So these are the buses I use. Metro Trans. Thank God I've gotten a window seat again, and I don't have to stop my filming. We are waiting for the bus to fill up so that we can move. That's my lunch bag. I usually carry lunch to work. So the bus has started moving. We are off to Mombasa Road. The time that I've taken to get into the CBD is approximately 1 hour from the place I stay, but on days when there is a lot of traffic, it would be like 1.5 hours to get to Nairobi CBD. So let's keep moving. I'll update you on the time when I get to work. So from here to Mombasa Road, on average, it takes 10 to 15 minutes to get to my place of work. That is when there is no traffic. And most of the time, since we are moving against traffic, we normally don't find any congestion on that side of the road. This street here is the Haile Selassie. It's called Haile Selassie Avenue. So let's keep moving. Is it Haile Selassie Avenue or Haile Selassie Street? I don't know the difference between avenue and street, but that's it. So let's keep moving. That is a church over there. And you can also see the expressway road up there. It was recently built by the government for those who would like to try and for those who would want to avoid the traffic on the lower road, so they can opt to use the expressway. So we keep moving. This road here is known as Uhuru Highway. Let's keep going. We are about to join the roundabout. It's called Bunyala roundabout. Now we have joined the Mombasa road. This is after the Bunyala roundabout. That's where the Mombasa road begins. On the left is a mall. It's called Highway Mall. There is construction ongoing on the sides of the road. They are trying to renovate the side of the road so that it gets more appealing. You can see that is CFAO Mobility. They are dealers in mainly Toyota vehicles and parts. For this stretch to Mombasa Road, I've spent 40 Kenyan shillings, approximately 0.31 US dollars. The road on your left is known as Lusaka Road. So for us, we are going straight ahead to Mombasa Road. So that's where we are headed. This place is famously known as Nyayo. There is a stadium on the opposite side known as Nyayo Stadium. That's where the name was derived. This is still Nyayo. We keep moving. And this area is called South Sea. There on the left is a police station. and this is the Capital Center Mall. Here is the Highway Secondary School. Highway Secondary School. Where we are at is known as Bellevue. Here is where most of the passengers start alighting. So it will approximately take me close to 6 minutes before I arrive at work. So we keep moving. This is another Monday, and I just can't believe how the weekend ended so fast. These days, Saturday and Sunday, is quite short for me because I have so much activities to do in the house. It's been quite short for me these days. That tall building are apartments for sale, although I don't know if there are any vacant spaces left. So let's just keep going. Here is known as Airtel. Airtel is a network provider in Kenya. Some passengers alight from this side. Have a few minutes left before I alight. Just keep on with me, guys. Stay tuned. I am alighting. I'm about to alight now from here. So we have to stand near the door first. That's me alighting. Have to still take a walk. To get to my workplace because the bus can't stop at a non-designated bus stop or area. So this is me taking a stroll, a walk. Let's keep walking. What you can see there is a footbridge being constructed. I hope it won't take quite so much time to be completed because it will be so convenient for us, especially for me, because I normally have to cross to the other side of the road so that I can get a bus to take me to Nairobi CBD. So that is the footbridge being constructed. So as of now, we can't cross from this end to the other end. We have to walk like close to a kilometer to get to another footbridge that enables us cross to the other end so that we can get a bus from Mombasa Road to Nairobi CBD. So usually my evening commute is even more hectic than the morning one. But I'll take you along in another video to show you what my evening commute looks like. For now, let's just focus on this. It's 8:06. I'm 6 minutes late. So I've arrived. This is the view. Entering the office. This is me walking into the office. Good morning. And into my little office, trying to find the key to open the door. So I'm already in the office. I want to open up these blinds because I naturally love light. The light will make my day bright. It's 8:09 already. So let me prepare quickly to begin work. This is the view from my window. So let me start preparing for my day today. Thank you for watching until the end. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment and share the video. Also, don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post. Cheers and see you in my next video.